Makes it around the corner, swapping the weapon. Forsaken, can he find it? Yes, he can! A Predator ace as Forsaken ties it up!
There is no shame in losing to them because they're so good, but here's the change-up. Something back on the Brimstone, and Forsaken will pick up the Neon. They don't think the comp is the problem. We've already seen something play Brim on this map in the past.
Yeah. In case someone goes scaling forward at the same time. Fault line going to be invested, curveball out. Back Gen able to clear that space. There's a full sense. Very good control thus far, but Jing going to be taken down. Devi's able to find Leviathan at the same time, and he gets a shot on the Cruise. Something going to go pushing forward, trying to find that kill. Devi, they turn back over. VCT is able to find Shitboys. A fantastic headshot from him.
Remaining.
PRX, have they finally found it? Can they make it happen? Yes. It's going to be their first pistol of this series, as they will get that defuse.
The Grim Reaper of Pacific has come for another team. Has come for their 4th trophy. Devi, look at this turn. What a read from him. Just brilliant.
PRX going to be getting confirmation on that one pretty darn soon here as Devi just opening up with some spray and pray, but not to connect quite just yet. Going to be taken for now. Leviathan tagged up a bit down to 56. Plant going to be offset for now. Unable to go for that one. The full commitment. Meanwhile, Devi eventually able to run down this kill on a Premium, but it doesn't eat a good amount of damage.
Spike planted.
Health remaining for him, and maybe anticipating another little bit of light, but Envy's going to be caught up at the same time. Suddenly it starts looking very good for full sense. Forsaken here from the camp. Flash back forward. Forsaken taking that Hall's angle. He'll be able to find Shitboys, but Jing is completely blinded up. Kahlua collects himself a second kill. Full sense reading his position. Someone, never mind, and wanted to check up towards Dish or maybe exit on that side, but Devi on the peak will be able to find another. Spot out, and Cruz will get the finisher. And that force buy works wonders for Full Sense.
Some Full Sense fans active in the crowd, trying to will their team here through. That right there, that push from Jit, absolutely sealed the deal on the round. Duelists try to do what they can to do some damage. That's
ready to try to play players into halls. The door going to be tapped. Remy's attention now tied to the other direction. Envy capitalizes on that, finds that kill. Boys, however, has to cover that area. Doesn't want them to be able to get these weapons. Forsaken, he gets the judge instead. Put to the use immediately, and Jing finds Kahlua. Cruz now suddenly last one standing. As it feels like we're back to this nonsense. It's back and forth, the up and down. Unless Cruz can delay, but he cannot.
They open the door, they push together. Remy left on an island, and even though they're able to take his Vandal and get it out of there, another gun.
Hand to the judge.
Exactly. Feeling pretty confident to hold this as your strong side.
What alarm bot. Corner. On the scale forward, getting ready to come through. Haunt's going to be cleared out. Molly nowhere. Meanwhile, something he's going to be praying and praying, and he's going to be able to find himself a kill. Devi pushing forward into the smoke. Finding another one. Will eventually be flushed out, but the nade lobbed in from Jing. Cleans up Cruz. Something he wants a little bit more. We'll find Leviathan. Fluent out in a 1v3. Now down to a 1v2, but into the peak. Forsaken has the operator. Had him corralled, and that will be PRX. Oh, that's a brand new PRX overcommitting. I don't know if everyone's ever said that before.
Sure, never happened. 4 players from the north side. Here's Jing, not too far away.
And also on that already. Jing up and over. It's going to be sucked out of the sky. Pretty able to find that kill. Now something going to be taken down. Shitboy with a fantastic headshot. They clean up too. Devi just hang tuck, now striking. He's able to find the first. The spike going to be on the floor, but Kahlua gets Forsaken, and now Devi is gone. It's just Envy here at main to try to see if he can somehow peel this back. A 1v3.
Spike planted.
The site going to be turned. Leviathan gets that spike planted safe behind the box. Envy, he's got the money. He's got several charges towards that rolling thunder. He's inclined to try to maybe get some damage in. Aftershock forcing the position of Leviathan, pushes him to the open, but it's going to be Leviathan with a headshot. Now Neural Depth online. It's Full Sense look to claw this back.
Went around based on that, and unreal reactions from Primy. Jit, very strong Neon. It's a great job of just kind of getting in your face. A bit worried about the ropes are. Full Sense.
The ball out, stand side approach. Right, backpedals, traps over towards the entrance of Halls. Now ends up getting Haunt revealed, swing in the corner, Devi will end up falling. Something dead moments before that as well. hold on the site completely abandoned as Full Sense ripped this from PRX's grasp.
Gotta go.
Taking now his work cut out for him. Trying to swing on the corner. Meanwhile, double drop out of rope. Cruz turns back. He's able to find those kills. 2 more charges towards the orbital that he just committed. Full Sense will tie things up.
Some of the alt cycles that Full Sense was in here and how to position themselves. Levi, I mean, just screwed off of the haunt into that orbital strike, and there wasn't a communication there. That Cruz could be at that door, they just ignore him.
This one going. They taking.
This. We should go. Can you stun and swing Jason?
Go guys,
go guys.
3, 2, 1, stun. Push. Give me orb. Guys, go flank, guys. Let's get away, chop here. Two guys, I have flash. Volley.
2 more, 3, 2, 1, swing. Go guys. 3, volley, 2.
Flashing. I flash on.
Go, flash.
Flashing. Going B, I think.
Yeah, let's go back. Yeah.
Hey, you all should split up.
I'm gonna go for market, okay?
But easy
Yeah,
call.
I'll go
Easy call. No need.
Okay, we're gonna win this race.
Nice.
We have ulti.
Hey, we have ulti.
Hey, one more picking. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Guys, go together, guys.
Just when it starts looking like PRX was going to be able to get themselves back into this one, Leviathan comes away with those 2 kills. Shatter the hopes, and I mean, you look at the 2 remaining players, something just with 5 HP about to swing in like to do his death, and there it is. 3rd kill confirmed for Leviathan. Now just forsaking the try to see if he can get anything done. Abandoned by Cruz for now, but he's about to go on the recheck and find a timing. Taken down to 36. Trying to fake the exit. Drop of the rope, and Cruz will have him outdone. Full Sense not going to be allowing for that timeout to lead to any thrifty magic here. They will be able to hold their own and now gain the lead by 1.
Yeah, they're able to avoid the overdrive, only lose 1 player to Divide. He was cackling after he got that kill. It's a huge one right here, and then they know there's going to be a reswing, so they're trying to swing together, but the timing just a little bit funky there.
1 enemy
More
remains.
PRX, and Alex a little bit tilted.
Arcade sides. Doesn't really get the tap on the 2 boys.
Go.
Meanwhile, Spike is going to be taken across the rope. Jing is right there. He slowed it down. Jing is able to find one, but he's not going to turn around. Doesn't end up falling, but now Divide with that kill, he's able to isolate the Spike. The lockdown immediately going to be invested. Trying to keep this protected. There's still plenty of time remaining in this round for Full Sense to recover this. Forsaken scaling forward. If he dies, the Jit boys. And that might just be the floodgates continuing to open, but it's a good slide in. Leviathan does manage to find the one, but something. It's that exchange. The Neon's now gone. It's player advantage. The Spike still isolated in favor of PRX.
Good patience, good awareness to slide in that moment.
Cage triggered.
PRX doesn't lose an extra player.
Where it's situated will be cleared.
30 seconds
Off that
left.
flash, Divide swinging, eventually able to find the headshot. Looks for the 2nd, his 3rd overall in the round. He will get it.
They make one mistake where they send the Spike across the rope, and Jing's like, how'd I die there, Divide? Divide was just waiting to clear a trip until something more interesting happened, and something very interesting happened.
Critically though, that is the ult they had. It all invested in that previous round just to be able to get it over the line, and now Jing gonna be dead off the rip going into this one. His Full Sense want to regain that lead.
Go.
Overcommitting it out. Ooh, the ult economy is so heavy in favor of Full Sense. Neural Theft, Orbital Strike, both 1 charge away, 2 ults ready to go. And Kahlua, 2 charges from having the Nightfall. This is still gonna be damn difficult for PRX as something backpedaling away. Meanwhile, Envy is going to be spammed out of position, taken down at Sands.
It'll be a save now.
Absolutely is.
Spike planted.
Sneak underneath.
Well, Forsaken will deny him a potential extra charge, but grab an orb. That's Nightfall ready to go. This is all to try to maybe play in Jit boys. It's going to be unanticipated up close. We'll be able to find the kill. Forsaken going to be taken down, but something able to hold on to his weapon.
You know, a good off the rip idea here. Ready? They see that deep smoke, and they know what that means. They know that means Jing is going to try to get up on that box and go for that big play. Forsaken and Jing.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Wow. Like that, going to be popped for me. Moving forward, looking to take this space, doing a bit of damage, but the ulti not quite expiring yet. It jumps the corner. Now they have that judge confirmed. Tap of the plant, reconsideration here from Full Sense. They do pump the brakes and they're immediately going to be evacuating back out through main. But Levi finds a nice timing, cleans up one, something at the same time, able to find the exchange to Leviathan, but they lose out on Indy at the same time. So now a 4v3, PRX favored. Trying to cause a split, trying to make a bit of a fake here back towards B. Now we're going to be clear to know. Will also slow things down. Forsaken able to find one in Canteen. The Nightfall is going to be invested into this. Cruz now a 1v3. And slowly scale and get this spike planted on A, but the warning pings are already coming down. They're anticipating that this is going to be a pinch, and he's just going to go for the plant out in the open. Ollie's still available, an orbital strike. If he can isolate these picks, don't even wait for it. He'll just send this on timing. Ollie at the ready, can they body block is going to be my question. He's going to take that rope across. The Molly, I think it bounced off the top of Jing's head. They have just enough space to defuse it. I need to see that back. Was that a whiff or did Jing actually just head it out of position? Either way, they get the defuse. He gets the final kill.
Unbelievable. Again, one of those few players who's still around, who played at the very first International Masters at Reykjavik in 2021.
See it back. I think it bounced off his head.
It either that or it hit the back wall. One of the two. I think you're right.
Oh. Well, that's that north side taken care of. Finds that immediately dead. Relay Bolt going to be sent over here towards main. A little bit of damage on the Kaluas. He peels back around the corner.
Oh my God!
Jing is crunching from the other side. This one goes completely unread. No alert system. No read whatsoever. As Jing kills the kill feed and doubles up his kills in that round. A 4K.
They're just coming from every angle. Once that Cypher is dead, that's the go signal for all of PRX, because Forsaken's able to stall him out with the relay bolt. And it's setting up Jing for success.
Catching people off guard. Every little twist and turn. Meanwhile, Jing now is trying to go for the north side. Crunching this time, it's not going to work out too well. 2 kills are going to be found for the side of Full Sense. Forsaken, however, continuing onward, finds himself another Popsy overdrive. Really going to be taken out. Jetboy is there with one of his own. He is going to be able to zap his way to a 3K, and now suddenly it's a Vi left standing all alone.
Then your gun and your eyes.
Where are you?
Still a seize, a relay bolt, plenty of options to lock him in position. He's going to try to hold this one up to half. The seize will connect. He's got it. Relay bolt, however, will connect. While they do align for a brief little moment, he cannot find those kills. So once again, we are tied up 6-6 at the half.
You do have to be a bit worried as Full Sense that might not be good enough on your attacker's side. Map is generally going to favor those attackers. Like for a second here, but Jitboys gets the vision on the Forsaken right as he's trying to
take their first map win of this grand final. Slide back around the corner. Forsaken, however, where in the hell was he going? He's trying to get his way down the underpass and cruise. Quick pivots coming through. Across that north side. Bam out looking for that stray shots. Not really connecting quite just yet. Being tough to drop here within the smoke. They read it. Spamming it for the moment. Ready for his moment of strike, and there it is. Crimmy dropping right in front of his face. He manages to find a second. Jitboy's going to be taken down. Jing has been lost in the fight, but now something to buy. Also going to be joining them in the grave as Indy's the last one left standing. Tucked back through the smoke, able to find one. The right clicks. Oh, he gets a 4K. But he just doesn't have enough time bought. The defuse will be there in Full Sense. Will stop PRX from finding another pistol. Good charges at least for the Rolling Thunder, but Full Sense back out into the lead, 7-6.
Whoa. Just a little bit of a weird one there. That completely changes the angle of attack for PRX. They're going to go to the other side, and Invi, oh, so close. Going to play off that turret with his util.
He's got to send this just to try to peel back some of the pressure, but they are hounding him down. They have to crowd into the corner. The first outlaw shot will whip, but the second one will connect. The attempted hero of the previous round now dead. Forsaken just unable to really close the gap. Can't get close enough to fire off that Bucky.
Well, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to close the distance. I say that.
You know, the Prowler, but yeah, I mean, they are getting closer and closer to one another. Jing's in the final one.
Oh!
The rest of them just going to be carved up quickly. Cruz gets himself 2.
That Bucky into play. pounding him down. Ping out in the Cypher util. Oh, disgusting.
Tucked in on that hall side against the weaker stack. The two players trying to scale forward. Relay bolt going to be dodged. Push forward into the smoke zone. Envy as a barrel stuff man to come away with two. Levi here looking for a second himself, and he gets it as Leviathan will fall. And suddenly, in the blink of an eye, it is just Cruz with 3 HP, lifting his way back onto the site, right into something's open arms.
And you're running through it without your gun in hand. You've got a flash there, and you're just like expecting that you can just pop out with your flash. And there's still a buy up available for full sense.
Catching a glance, Forsaken. He gets shot at. He goes sliding right at the action.
Out of charges.
Opened up the site for themselves. Taking a player down. This gets tricky now. At Judge there as full sense. Almost feels like you got to guess right with the Primi flash.
Turn of it. And we'll find the first one, but Forsaken down below. Cleans up Kahlua. Primi gone. Forsaken now on for an ace. He hears the enemy Neon. He's looking to intercept. Makes it around the corner, swap with the weapon. Forsaken, can he find it? Yes, he can. A Predator ace as Forsaken ties it up.
He said he's the best Neon on the team, and this is exactly it. Gets that first kill, swaps over to the Vandal, and Jing gives his life for the cause. He'll take that every day of the week.
So rotations. Again, flash connecting, something going to be taken down. Swing forward over towards that sand side. It's going to be full sense coming out on top. Forsaken will fall. Only going to be good for the one kill, but Levi with that outfall. Eventually he's able to find Leviathan, but now it is Envy. Alone in a 1v3, has the spike in hand. The Prowler get the spot out. He's out of flashes, no fault line for 35 seconds. High-low setup. He's not going to be able to break. Full sense rallying back. A very good timeout call. They get themselves back into a lead by 1.
To really lock out the other players, isolate some of these fights. He nails a great flash. You know, Forsaken goes sliding in. Just too much for him to handle.
Overall to have the stack. Boombox going to go out. It's back. Run it back. Immediately going to be invested by Primi. Swimming his way forward onto the site, looking for a target. Forsaken with that Judge will still be able to find him despite the flash connecting. At the same time, Plant can now come through. He's got a Rolling Thunder set up. Devi, be noted on this attempted flank. There's a tripwire holding him in position for now. A little up to clear that one through. No sense, going to have their heads on a swivel. Rolling Thunder across connects on the 2. Meanwhile, Forsaken rewrapping through sands. Finds Leviathan. Cruz, however, 2 kills for himself as Indian Forsaken both going to take him down, but Jing is there, cleaning up the rest.
Great positioning here in this post plant from PRX. Huge setup for Forsaken. So nice, we'll show it twice.
One enemy.
Jing, he's just off the rip, sending it over towards A.
Trying to get Cruz thumbs up over towards the A site, but well, 1-for-1. Cruz and Devi are going to be traded out. They open up the space, and they're going to be calling for this pivot, but it seems like full sense aren't fully buying into it quite just yet. But they at least want to try to displace Forsaken out of tower. He's going to fight tooth and nail to escape with his life intact. Doesn't manage to find that second elimination.
Have the Nightfall out at least.
All space opened up a bit. Prowler the boom bot. Jing scales on the back of that. A bit of a fadeaway. Meanwhile, something unanticipated in sands, and Jing cleans him up. PRX back into the lead.
I just love this extra layer of trickery we're seeing from PRX on their attacker side. Going back to Pearl and now here onto Fracture as well, where they're going to use one of the best ults in the game to purely sell a fake to the other side of the map to just completely take full sense away. And they run, they go to the other side. And they kind of read it.
ตรงนี้มันรู้แล้ว
ตอบ
เว้ย
ยังอยู่เลยข้างหลัง
ควันดรอปให้ควันดรอป
โอเคตัวเพื่อน
ก็ไปได้เราเพิ่ง
Starting to understand that they had gambled onto the wrong side of the map, but Kahlua is still able to find one as the Devi will get taken down in an early use of that lockdown. Jing going to be eating a good amount of damage from the Molly. Meanwhile, the orbital strike going to be called over towards that bench side. Jing trying to steady the spray. Primi will cut him down, but Envy finds the follow-up, but it's a smooth slide across. The Forsaken slides out, breaks his own ankles, turns himself up on a platter. Jit Boys, beasts, now into the 1v1. The some swing attempted, but Jit Boys sits him down. A massive 3K from Full Senses Neon keeps it tied up.
Key whiffs from PRX. This right here, Divide going on a fact-finding mission and finds out that he's dead. Something just, you know, no tail in there, no dash to get out of it. Just have to try to settle it.
Envy now rolling thunder for the post plant. Shoulder to shoulder, Jing watching the door, Jing coming through. It's a minor tag there. Looks for that second shot. Doesn't manage to find it. Able to avoid the relay bolt. Levi at the same time able to take down Leviathan. The jump forward, Jing no, denying the ulti from Brimmy. Ooh, exchange of volley of rounds here. Going out, but it's going to be full sense. Coming out on top is something now tucked away on site. Swings forward, and he cannot connect. Brimmy with the kill, the time running a bit low there, and actually running out. He doesn't have it. The spike will go off. Brimmy cannot escape, and it's a Red Bull clutch from beyond the grave, one that even fools the observers.
I couldn't tell either. I wasn't sure. I knew it was close. Oh, Divide. So clean. Something just looking a little bit uncomfortable with the aim. Able to get Forsaken back there with the Outlaw, but the trades are there. Yeah, I think Alex thought they lost the round. I kind of thought they did too, to be honest.
Haven't been able to accrue a steady flow of income.
Inviano.
Well, he is. Okay, he gets picked apart. That's exactly the kind of shot that you need to be seeing from Brimmy if Full Sense are going to win this map. Meanwhile, a bit of hesitation as Forsaken just going to go diving forward. And he will be able to find the kill. Judge wins that out. 10 times out of 10, at least on this patch. Now it is down to Leviathan, hearing these footsteps at Arcade. The Bucky ready to go, has the cage as well. Swings out the classic, still going to be good enough. Something will fall.
Down B.
Mike now on the floor, quickly going to be recovered, but the neural depth investment will tell all exactly where PRX is posturing. Moves out to the corner. The Bucky, he somehow whips it completely. Doesn't find anything now. The showstopper out, lobs it in, still gets the kill. No, it's Forsaken with a headshot, taking down Jit Boys, taking down Kahlua as Jing takes down Cruz.
It's just unreal. I mean, you find an early advantage here as Full Sense. Okay, whew. What a timing here, but Leviathan plays this nice until this moment. Panics a little bit with the boombot in his face. And then somehow, some way, PRX able to overcome a man disadvantage. Just in the heat of the moment. Ooh, okay.
That's the exact kind of shot that you need, but can they expound on it? So far, no. Something finds the kill in reply. Who's arriving on the scene, the Guardian in the hand, but he has glass cannon. He has to backpedal away, go for the reload. Meanwhile, Forsaken shifting over to the Arcade side, swigs out wide, somehow manages to get back behind the box, and then escapes. The slide into the smoke, and Jit Boys is dead, outdone! Jing with Brimmy. Cruz fighting back for one kill to try to keep them in this. The Haunt avoided 15 HP. Jing pre-fires the angle. Versus the rotate out, but now it is all on Kahlua. A 1v3, and Forsaken wants the kill, and he shall have it! 13-10, the run to the lower bracket completed. PRX will be the #1 seed going to Masters London. They will lift their 4th Pacific Trophy in history, and they will deny Full Sense the taste of glory.
And how good this must feel for PRX in front of an SCA crowd to lift a Pacific trophy. They're the princes of Pacific, the kings of the lower bracket, and they've done it once again. Death, taxes, and winning a VCT Pacific trophy.
And while this is common ground for PRX overall throughout the history of the region, this is uncharted territory for Envy, who joins this squad this year. From a second place finish at his first ever global event in Masters Santiago, to now being ready to lift a trophy alongside his teammates. What a run it has been for him. What a performance in this final map across this series. As they get through it without dropping a damn map. Solid effort from Full Sense. They play it close, but it's not close enough to take the maps away, to deny PRX
They'll go for the locals. They'll lift the trophy. They are your Stage 1 VCT Pacific champions.
Must feel good. It must feel good. I mean, what a story for these guys. You know, you go back to when they picked up Envy, they said they wanted to lift trophies for him. This is step one. Certainly bigger things in their eyes. And this team is once again starting to find their form, starting to find their groove. A lot of little things they're starting to do better and better. Look at their macro, you look at some of the misdirection, the individual play we know is there. That is never in doubt.